Dan Plesac, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game. Hey everybody, I'm Dan Plesac.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Milwaukee Brewers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Taylor Williams is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac
pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
So striding in, Chris Taylor. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Chris Taylor.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Batting third, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Turner is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 16.
Settling in now, Yasiel Puig. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. He's set, and the pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count to Puig. Puig tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Here's a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hit high and deep to right center. Thames giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat, clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Kenta Maeda will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Leading off for the Brewers, center fielder, Lorenzo Haynes.
First delivery to him on the way. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Batting second, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. 1 out.
Batting third, first baseman, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Kane rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. But he slams on the brakes now as he'll retreat back to first, content with a single.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
In now, Eric Thames. Now he'll reach for a first pitch fastball as this is bounced fouled off to the left. It's strike 1. And there are runners at the corners now. Ready with the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Oh, 2 to Travis Shaw.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Missed with a slider.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Wind up and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Well, takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Down into left center for a base hit. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
Stepping in now, Kenta Maeda. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 home. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Forsythe on third with 2 out. And it's fouled away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Manny Pena. He's set to lead off the whole half of the second.
Catcher, Manny Pena.
First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Jesus
Digging
Aguilar.
in now, Jesus Aguilar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into very shallow right. Puig moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Game 2 coverage rolls on at the plate. Chris Taylor 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Looking up is Yelich, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-0. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and a strike to count. Seager takes his lead at third with one away. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Count still at 1-2. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A man at third with one away. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. A man on third with 2 down. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 LA. Striding in, Taylor Williams, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
So digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Brewers nothing. Stepping in, Austin Barnes looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there at the letters 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that got not the case with the high fastball.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Two runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he lays off for a ball. Ball 2-1. The 2-1 home. Shot toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
The 0-2 once more. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer so far in the series, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
In now, Kenta Maeda. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
Hey, after starting the game 0-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 LA. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started.
Ryan Braun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Barnes finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Braun is retired, and there's one away. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Forsythe has it, and quickly there are 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Barnes goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 4-0. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Jeremy Jeffress, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Jeremy Jeffress.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Jeffress has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And he fouls this one off. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. So here's the cleanup hitting on strikes in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Backhanded. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Brewers are challenging the previous
Okay,
play.
we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. And now is Yasiel Puig. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they're in front 4-0.
Leading off for the Brewers, catcher, Manny Pena.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Next for Milwaukee, Jesus Aguilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Carving him up as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail here 4-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Austin Barnes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
Ready for another shot now. Jock Peterson. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knocks on some deeper swings.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Logan Forsythe will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 4-0. Domingo Santana is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Domingo Santana.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 1 for 3. The 0-1 on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Grounder down the line at third. Well, a foul ball here, 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Barnes gathers, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. In is Christian Yelich. No hits to this point.
Christian Yelich.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. He'll go to the bag for one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. The tag, and it's a double play. And that gets him out of the inning. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2. But before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Dan Jennings is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43.
So here now is the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. Jennings, 30 years of age. He was a 9th round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
The 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Ready once again, Chris Taylor. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Thames on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike two.
Oh,
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Eric Thames. Fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. One out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And that is through into right field for a single.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled straight back. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Counts 1-1.
Bellinger is off of first with 2 away. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Popped him up. And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Brewers nothing. Now batting, Manny Pena. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Forsythe is there. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking his zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where he is.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Matt Duffy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Matt Duffy.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And that's going to land foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he rips it on the ground to second. Forsythe has it on to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Logan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Jock Peterson now. His previous meetings with Boone Logan. He's 1 for 4.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Cain has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Now in the box, Logan Forsythe. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch, swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, Kenta Maeda.
So striding forward now, Kenta Maeda. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Into the box, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. His previous meetings with Boone Logan, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Maeda leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. That misses. 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers out in front, 4-0. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. This is line to left. Peterson is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 7, Eric Haynes.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it fouling it away.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
For nothing the score tonight. Los Angeles get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Kenta Maeda pitches well enough to get the W. Taylor Williams was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa.